Tonight, as you prepare to rest, consider the energy that surrounds you. Each day, our actions, thoughts, and intentions weave threads into the fabric of our lives, shaping experiences yet to come. Wealth is not merely coins or paper, it is the flow of opportunity, gratitude, and alignment with what is just and true. To shift this flow, one must first quiet the mind and open the heart. Place beneath your bed a small object, a simple token that symbolizes abundance and your intent to welcome prosperity. It could be a crystal, a coin, or even a folded note with your aspirations written clearly. As you do this, understand that it is not the object alone that holds power, but the intention you infuse into it. Let it serve as a reminder that your relationship with wealth is rooted in harmony, effort, and mindful giving. Tonight, before sleep takes you, visualize your financial life as a river. Observe its current, sometimes swift, sometimes stagnant. Breathe and see your actions, large and small, gently guiding that river toward balance and flow. Release attachment, release fear. Know that just as the river always finds its way to the sea, abundance too can find its rightful path to you when nurtured with clarity and compassion. In the stillness of night, allow gratitude to permeate your being. Appreciate the lessons, the challenges, and the resources you already possess. Feel how your energy aligns with abundance as naturally as the moon pulls the tide. By placing this symbol beneath your bed, you create a sacred space where your intentions rest with you, where dreams and deeds intertwine, and where your financial karma can reset, opening doors that were once unseen. May this simple act be a gentle yet powerful shift. May your efforts, honesty, and mindful attention guide prosperity into your life. And may your nights of rest deepen your clarity, fortifying your path toward balance, peace, and wealth that serves both you and the world. Intentional symbol for abundance. Placing a meaningful object under your bed represents your intentions and serves as a physical reminder to align with prosperity. Placing a meaningful object beneath your bed is more than a simple act, it is a conscious gesture that bridges intention with the unseen currents of life. In our daily existence, much passes unnoticed, the subtle energies that influence our decisions, our opportunities, and the ways in which abundance flows to us. By choosing a tangible object, something small yet significant, you create a point of focus for your mind and heart. This object becomes a vessel carrying your intentions and your aspirations into a space where the conscious and subconscious meet. It is not the object itself that holds the power, but the purpose you invest in it. A coin, a crystal, a folded note with your desires, or even a natural token like a stone or seed can serve as this conduit. Each time you place it beneath your bed, you are reminding yourself that abundance is not external alone. It is nurtured by your own clarity, awareness, and commitment to your growth. The act of placement is also a moment of mindfulness. As you prepare the space, take time to breathe and center yourself. Feel the weight of your intentions, the quiet certainty of your desires, and the gentle acknowledgement that the universe responds to sincere focus. This simple ritual transforms your bed, usually a place of rest, into a sanctuary where your energy and intentions converge. Here, the object under your bed becomes a silent partner in your journey, holding your dedication and acting as a subtle guide. It anchors your mind to the values you wish to embody and the abundance you hope to manifest. Moreover, this practice reminds us that wealth and prosperity are not purely transactional or external measures. They are reflections of alignment, attention, and care. By placing this token intentionally, you are cultivating awareness of the energy you allow into your life and the energy you project outward. Each night as you sleep near this object, you are in subtle communion with your intentions. Over time, this repeated mindful gesture reinforces your connection with abundance, reminding you that wealth is not only accumulated but also invited, nurtured, and respected. This practice also encourages reflection on your current relationship with money, opportunity, and gratitude. The object under your bed becomes a daily reminder that intention is the foundation of transformation. Every act of mindfulness, every thought of positivity and openness strengthens the flow of resources and opportunities into your life. It is a quiet, personal way to reset patterns, redirect energy, and affirm your readiness to receive what you are prepared to nurture. In this way, a small object beneath your bed becomes far more than a ritual. It becomes a symbolic companion on the path to financial balance, a beacon for the subtle currents of abundance, and a testament to the power of mindful intention in shaping your destiny. Mindful relationship with wealth. True wealth is cultivated through conscious actions, gratitude, and harmony, not just money or material possessions. A mindful relationship with wealth begins not with accumulation but with awareness. Many believe that prosperity is measured solely by the numbers in a bank account, the possessions we acquire, or the status we achieve. Yet true abundance is far subtler and more profound. It is a reflection of the harmony between our intentions, actions, and the energy we project into the world. To cultivate this understanding, one must observe the way they think about money, how they spend it, and how they feel about receiving and giving. Each thought, each decision carries weight, and over time, these small choices ripple outward, shaping the patterns of fortune and opportunity that appear in our lives. By approaching wealth mindfully, we begin to see it not as a goal to grasp, but as a flow to align with, a stream that responds to the clarity and sincerity of our actions. To develop this relationship, it is essential to nurture gratitude for what we already possess. Even the smallest blessings, whether a meal shared, a roof over our heads, or the ability to learn and grow, are reflections of abundance in our lives. Recognizing these moments creates a positive feedback loop, opening our minds to possibilities that were previously hidden. Wealth in this sense becomes a living dialogue. The more consciously we honor what we have, the more we invite what we need into our lives. This approach transforms financial pursuit from frantic striving into a serene practice of alignment. Every decision, from spending to saving to sharing, becomes an opportunity to reinforce this balance. Mindfulness also calls for integrity and honesty in our dealings. Prosperity that is misaligned with ethical action or personal authenticity is rarely sustainable. When we act in harmony with our values, we create a foundation of trust and respect, not only with others but with ourselves. This foundation acts like fertile soil for the seeds of opportunity to grow. By approaching money with awareness, by considering its source, purpose, and impact, we engage in a cycle where wealth is both nurtured and respected, flowing naturally into areas where it will be most meaningful. A mindful relationship with wealth also requires releasing attachment and fear. Obsessive worry over scarcity or uncontrolled desire for more creates resistance. By observing these tendencies without judgment, we allow energy to move freely and opportunities can present themselves without obstruction. Wealth then is experienced as a reflection of balance and intention rather than an external force to chase or manipulate. In this space of awareness, abundance becomes both a tangible and a subtle presence, woven into the patterns of daily life, shaped by care, attention, and thoughtful action. By cultivating this relationship, we come to understand that prosperity is not merely what we hold, but how we interact with the world. It is the harmony between effort, gratitude, and mindful attention that creates a life where wealth flows naturally, where opportunity meets readiness, and where financial life becomes an expression of inner balance and clarity. Visualization for financial flow. Seeing your financial life as a river helps release fear and attachment while guiding abundance toward you naturally. Visualization is a powerful tool for aligning our inner intentions with the world around us. And when it comes to financial flow, seeing your life as a river can create profound clarity. Imagine your financial existence as a river, moving steadily through valleys, around obstacles, and over rocks. Some stretches flow smoothly, glistening in the sunlight of opportunity, while others may feel stagnant, obstructed by uncertainty or fear. By observing this river without judgment, you begin to understand that each curve, each rapid, and each calm pool has a purpose, teaching lessons about patience, awareness, and resilience. Visualization is not simply imagining wealth in material form. It is a practice of perceiving the currents of life, recognizing patterns, and intentionally guiding them toward balance. As you picture this river, notice how your thoughts and actions act as gentle forces upon its waters. Every decision you make, every choice to spend wisely, save consciously, or share generously, nudges the river toward harmony. This imagery helps you release tension and attachment to outcomes, allowing the natural flow of opportunity to reach you without resistance. When fear, doubt, or scarcity arises, you can return to the river in your mind, observing these obstacles as rocks in the water. They may slow the current temporarily, but they do not stop it. The river always finds its path, carving channels, bypassing barriers, and continuing its journey toward abundance. In this way, visualization becomes an exercise in trust, teaching patience and persistence while nurturing hope and confidence. It is important as you visualize to engage deeply with your intentions. Feel the movement of the river not just in your imagination but as a sensation of energy within you. Sense the flow of prosperity as if it were tangible, a current that moves in response to your clarity and focus. This helps the mind and heart work together, reinforcing the alignment between inner readiness and external opportunity. Over time, repeated visualization strengthens your awareness of choices that guide your financial life, sharpening intuition and increasing the likelihood of recognizing opportunities when they arise. Visualization also cultivates balance, showing that abundance is not only about receiving but also about the way we allow energy to move through us. Just as a river nourishes the land through which it passes, wealth is best experienced when it flows in harmony with integrity, generosity, and mindful action. This perspective shifts the focus from scarcity or grasping to a more fluid, effortless understanding of prosperity, where the mind is open to abundance and resistance is softened. By practicing this meditative visualization regularly, your financial life can become more conscious, guided, and harmonious. You learn to move with the currents rather than against them, to trust the natural rhythm of give and take. and to create opportunities that are aligned with both your values and your aspirations. In doing so, the river of your financial life flows steadily, carrying the energy of intention, clarity, and abundance wherever it is needed most, and inviting prosperity to arrive with ease and balance. Gratitude and energy alignment, appreciating existing resources and experiences, aligns your energy with prosperity and attracts opportunities. Gratitude is a subtle yet powerful force that shapes the flow of abundance in our lives. When we pause to acknowledge the blessings that already exist around us, we align ourselves with the energy of prosperity. It is not only the grand achievements or material gains that matter, but also the small, often unnoticed moments that bring comfort, joy, and peace. A meal shared with someone you care for, the quiet presence of a loved one, the roof above your head, or the air that fills your lungs, each of these is a reflection of abundance in its purest form. By directing awareness toward these gifts, we cultivate a mindset that attracts more of what we value, creating a natural resonance between intention and experience. Gratitude allows us to see our lives not as lacking but as already filled with potential, and it encourages a gentle openness to what the universe offers next. Energy flows where attention goes, and when we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we create an inner vibration that resonates with abundance. This vibration does not merely affect our perception, it influences the decisions we make, the relationships we nurture, and the opportunities we recognize. By consistently practicing gratitude, we begin to notice avenues for growth and prosperity that might otherwise remain hidden. It transforms simple moments into reminders that we are supported and that the universe in its quiet way responds to the energy we emit. Each act of acknowledgement strengthens the connection between our intentions and the results we hope to manifest, allowing wealth to move in naturally aligned ways rather than through force or struggle. Gratitude also serves as a compass for our actions, guiding us toward integrity, generosity, and mindful engagement with the world. When we appreciate the resources we have, we are less likely to act out of fear or desperation, and more likely to make choices that honor both ourselves and others. This in turn reinforces a cycle of abundance as energy flows freely where it is welcomed and respected. Wealth is not merely a measure of accumulation, it is the harmonious exchange of energy, care, and intention. The more gratitude we cultivate, the more smoothly this energy moves through our lives, creating opportunities that align with our true needs and values. Incorporating gratitude into daily practice transforms not only financial life but the entire experience of living. By reflecting on the blessings we already possess, we soften resistance, release tension, and open the heart to receive with trust. Gratitude nurtures patience and perspective, reminding us that every challenge carries lessons and every gift carries potential. As this awareness deepens, abundance ceases to feel like an external goal and becomes a natural extension of mindful living. The simple act of appreciation, repeated and sincere, gradually rewires perception, creating a fertile ground for prosperity to flourish. Through gratitude, we invite abundance into our lives with clarity and purpose. We recognize the energy that flows within and around us and learn to align ourselves with it. By honoring what we already possess, we strengthen our capacity to receive, to act wisely, and to foster opportunities that resonate with our values. Gratitude is the bridge between intention and manifestation, allowing wealth in all its forms to enter our lives with ease, balance, and harmony. Resetting financial karma, this ritual combined with mindful intention offers a symbolic reset of your financial path, opening doors for growth and balance. Resetting financial karma is a practice that goes beyond rituals or symbolic gestures. It is the conscious acknowledgement that the patterns of the past need not dictate the future. Every action, thought, and decision creates energy that echoes through our lives, shaping the opportunities and challenges we encounter. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we find ourselves trapped in cycles of scarcity, misalignment, or frustration. Recognizing this is not a cause for despair, but an invitation for change. By consciously choosing to reset, we are reclaiming our power and opening space for abundance to flow anew, in harmony with our intentions and values. This process begins with awareness, observing without judgment the choices and beliefs that may have hindered the natural flow of wealth. Placing a meaningful object beneath your bed, coupled with mindful intention, serves as a tangible reminder of this reset. As you lie down and rest, the symbol quietly holds your commitment to release past blockages and to embrace a renewed approach to financial life. Each night, as sleep takes over, the subconscious mind absorbs the energy of your intentions, subtly aligning your thoughts, emotions, and decisions with a pattern that invites prosperity. This alignment does not demand force or control, it relies instead on clarity, patience, and consistent focus. Just as a river can redirect its course when obstacles arise, so too can our financial energy find a new path when we consciously reset our approach. Resetting financial karma also involves releasing guilt, regret, or attachment to past failures. These emotions act as heavy stones that weigh down the flow of energy, creating resistance and blocking the natural current of opportunity. By acknowledging past mistakes without judgment, we transform them into lessons rather than burdens. The act of consciously letting go allows space for growth, healing, and positive movement. In this way, wealth is not simply regained, it is renewed, cultivated through mindful practice, thoughtful action, and alignment with values. This process encourages a shift in perspective, helping us see wealth as a reflection of balance rather than mere accumulation. It emphasizes integrity, generosity, and the mindful exchange of energy with the world. By resetting financial karma, we are reminded that prosperity is most enduring when it is rooted in conscious intention, ethical action, and a clear understanding of the forces that shape our lives. It allows us to step away from reactive patterns and move toward deliberate, harmonious engagement with both resources and opportunities. Ultimately, this practice is not just about attracting more wealth, but about cultivating a life in which abundance flows naturally, supported by clarity, patience, and mindfulness. It teaches that financial energy is not a separate force, but an integral part of our inner and outer harmony. By consciously resetting your financial karma, you create a foundation where intention meets action, past patterns are transformed, and abundance arrives in alignment with your deepest values. The quiet ritual, repeated with sincerity, becomes a profound tool for transformation, inviting prosperity, balance, and clarity into every aspect of life.